TJ guy didn't play at all on Saturday. What's his status? And then what did you like when you watched the film from the edge players specifically?
Yeah, TJ's fine. Just using a game plan, a heavy run team, and so we wanted some bigger bodies in there on that, but no issues with TJ. And he understands it. He's a complete team player, and all good with it. I thought the edge guys, they're getting better every week. I don't want to get out over my skis and say elite, but when you look at that room and you see number 8, you see number 1, you see number 9, occasionally you see 23, you see number 4, you see 33. I don't know. It's not the best. It's awful close to it, right? Deep experience, twitchy, good football players, and very, very selfless kids.
We'll stay on the left there with Chris.
Got to ask about Rod Moore. Sharon said he might play last week. Is any chance that he plays this week? And then also your 2 offensive guards.
Rod is really progressing well, and we're going to arm wrestle after this. But Rod's progressing well. Could have played this past week, but I really think you'll see Rod this week at Nebraska. And the 2 guards, you're talking about Gio and Brady.
Yeah.
We think there's a real good chance Brady will be back, and practicing this week and back. And Gio's going to be a little bit longer,
Good.
but we'll return. A couple weeks.
Can you talk about how Jake Guarnera played in his first start?
He played awesome. He's a strong, smart, physical kid, and he played really well.
Thank you.
Biff, when we spoke to Sharon this time last week, he still sounded reluctant to run Bryce Underwood, just kind of unleash him. What changed between Monday and Saturday?
I don't think anything changed. I think, look, you start learning about your team. It takes a while to learn about your team when you transition from spring ball to summer to camp. You really start learning the most when the games play. And I think what we're learning is what I said over here. Coaches don't win games, plays don't win games, players win games. And you have to let your players play. So we're letting them play, all of them.
Yeah, what have you seen from Dylan Raiola, and what will it take to defend a player with his ability?
Man, he's a really good player, isn't he? He's been one for a long time, too. Thought he had a great high school career, obviously. It was highly rated. I thought he played really well his first year in Nebraska. I think he's very polished and very dangerous.
And what can Bryce use from his first road start at Oklahoma going into this week?
Well, everything stacks, doesn't it? And Nebraska's, I don't know if there's a harder place to play than Nebraska. Fans are very loud, the stadium is loud, very raucous. They'll obviously be very excited. And what Bryce has to learn, and I think Bryce learned this, just be Bryce. You're not playing against the stadium. There's 11, they got 11, we got 11. And everything else is just, noise.
How much of a green light does Underwood have against Nebraska to run, and how much have you coached him on finishing off the runs or sliding, that part, that piece of it, because it looks like he's pretty good?
He's got a green light to do whatever he wants because he's one of the great playmakers, I think, in the country. You can coach competitors to slide, and it's good that they do. This kid's a football player, and if we could hit stop and everything would stop, we'd run out on the field and get him down, but we can't. So he's gonna finish those runs.